Poor boy here, starting a new series. Um, just inherited my grandfather's farm. I have no experience, or just a little bit of experience, not very much, but I don't know how to run my own farm. I took a drive up here in Griffin, Indiana, to take a look at it. It's been a while since I've been up here. Um, the wife and kids are back home, um, and we're thinking about moving up here. So, um, just got some fuel in the truck, and let's head up to Grandpa's. So, if you're just tuning in, um, we're starting a new series here. We have one series going on. Um, I have to update the map on that, but I figured we could start a new one. Get a couple series going on. Um, but we're in town right now, heading up to Grandpa's. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been up here. Um, he just passed away, and he uh, left his farm to me in his will. I didn't even know he had a will. Um, so the lawyer called and said, "Hey, I need you to come um, to the office, and we need to talk." I said, "All right." So went, and he goes, "Your grandfather left you his farm." So I dropped everything and I came up here. I do know Grandpa owns quite a bit of land, just two fields, um, right here to the right, and I think this bigger one to the left. Um, I know this white fencing is his, but we'll go up and check out Grandpa's farm. So this is Grandpa's house and his little estate. So I got everything. Wow, love that old truck. So he left me a little bit of money. Um, what he had wasn't very much. It was $100,000 plus the farm. I don't know what the total value of the farm is, but we can get it assessed. I don't have the keys. Well, we'll have to get the keys so we can go inside. But it looks like all his machinery is put up. Got a 4440, the old 4020. Oh wow. Got a disc. It looks like we got a planter back there. An old grain truck. An old 4960. It's combine. 2188. It's got this right here. Looks like we can plow some fields with that. Got a drill. Wow. So I know he owns all this property up here. Um, we'll go over there and check out his other property. Hop in our truck. That house, it just looks so raggedy. I have to find a place to live. I don't think the wife and the kids will fit in that small little house. I think he owns this right up here. And he owns that house too. Doesn't look like anybody's lived in there for quite some time. Wow. Looks like a lot of this just, to me, needs to be knocked down. Now, back home, I do have a little bit of money set back. Um, After we talk, and we may move up here, and we may we may sell the house. And if we do that, then we'll have a little bit more money coming in too. What was that? Is that a gold coin? Cool. Found a gold coin. Now, I don't know the first thing about farming. I know it takes a lot of money, it's a lot of work, but I know my father in law, he farms, and I may give him a call to come up here and give me a little bit of help. Um, he doesn't live too far away, but Grandpa, he uh, he left me with quite a bit. So it looks like we've got some beans here. I don't know if anything's planted over here. Let's do some digging in some dirt. No, it doesn't look like anything's in there. So I may call him up and see if he wants to take a little road trip and come up here. We'll just take a look up on the property and go around and see what we can find. I know everything's paid for, so he doesn't owe anything on any of his land. It's got some nice wood so we can go hunting. Some nice grassland. I thought at one time he had some cows, but I think that's been a long, long time ago when I was a little boy. But he talked about expanding and buying some fields over here. It must be that field over there that he was wanting to buy. But I'll have to go down and talk to the county assessor and county clerk and get all um, the deeds and see what we can find. But it doesn't look like there's very much for us to do. Um, I mean, I don't know the first thing. I don't, maintenance wise, I don't know if it's been taken care of. I would have to look in the house and see if he has some kind of books or something. So, like I said, I'll have to call my father in law and see if he can come up and help and see what we want to do. So, I guess in the meantime, we're going to see what we can do. I'm at a standstill, still trying to take it all in. So, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a few phone calls and see what I should do next. So, let me make some calls. All right, guys. So it's been about a month. I called up my father-in-law, and he said that he would come up and help me out. So we did a little bit of work on the property. We're not fully done yet, but we're 75%. So the old cabin and shed that was there, um, we got rid of that um, and built us a house. Um, they did it really quickly and it looks great. We still got to do some landscaping, um, but we got a lot of things done. Now at the other farm area, we had the house taken down and some sheds. They looked like they were just falling in. So we got those taken care of, and we got a little bit of money out of that stuff. There was a guy that wanted some old barn wood and some old 2x8s and stuff like that, and he paid us pretty well for it. But we'll have to go down and check our fields. Um, my father-in-law, he's in the house talking to the wife and playing with the kids. So I figured what we can do is we can go down and check on some of our fields. Oops. So I'm not quite sure when soybeans are supposed to be done. Um, I'm hoping here pretty soon, so we can go down to the fields and or field and check on that. And it doesn't look like it's done quite yet, so we got to do some maintenance on some of our tractors. Um, Went into town and bought some oil, some oil filters, some hydraulic fluid, some hydraulic filters, and whatnot. Um, and got started on um, changing fluids. I got these two tractors done. Um, we're just going to pull them out, and we got to change oil in the grain truck, the 4020, and the hydraulic fluids in the 4020, and the same with the combine. So let's get these out and moved out of the way. That way we can get these other pieces of equipment. Now, eventually, I would like to build a bigger shed, a nicer one. This one is really old, and I would just like to have something a little bit nicer and not have to worry about it falling apart. So, like I said, we're moving these tractors out of the way. Now, I've driven tractors before. Um, these grandpa's had for a long, long time. So we'll let these warm up just a little bit, and I'm gonna pull them out. That way we can see a little bit more. Um, but I want these motors to warm up just a little bit. That way the oil drains out a little bit faster. And especially the hydraulics on these tractors, I want nice and warmed up. Um, That way we don't have any troubles. So I'll turn this around. We'll leave those running, and hopefully this combine starts. I think it will. I think we checked the batteries and made sure that they were all charged up. So I've never ran one of these, so um, I think I pulled this back. Yep. I don't want to hit anything. So we'll just leave that right there, and we'll let all this run for a little bit, let warm up. And my father-in-law was telling me we have to check knives, these cutting knives on here, right there. Make sure those aren't broken or dull. So we may have to run down to the dealership and check them out. And then we have to check, I think he said there's rollers in here. So we'll have to, we don't have any corn. So I don't think we have to worry about that. Now we'll have a agronomer come out and he's going to take some soil samples for our fields and see what we need to do to maximize our yield. So he drove by and said that I needed to um, spray for weeds. So I can have someone come out, or I'm thinking about renting a sprayer and spraying for those weeds. So um, let's call Mark and we'll get on our iPad and check out what they have at the store. And then I'll have to call the um, chemical place and get some herbicide. So let's take a look on their website. Wow, they have a nice big old Steiger. All right, we don't need that. Um, sprayer. I don't want to buy one. I want to just rent. So if we can just rent a sprayer, that would be great. That would, I don't know what I need to put that on. I wonder if, oh, that's a 3 point. So I could put that on one of our tractors. I'm going to see if they have that. I do believe, and we'll just lease it for a day and we'll go pick it up. Mark said he'll have it ready for me. And then we got to get some chemical. So we'll go on the chemical websites or that chemical store. and we'll get some herbicide. I think 1 tub should be good enough. I know that's pretty expensive for 2,000 liters, but I think it's like 250 gallons or something like that. So let's get in our. We'll finish this up here after a while. Um, that's something that we need to take care of. We'll get in our 4960 and we'll take it into town. I want to hurry up and get that done. That way, um, when our agronomer comes, he can um, tell us what else we need to do and take those soil samples. So we're just making a trip in town. I think Frank said that he'll drop that chemical off at the dealer. That way I don't have to make a special trip with the equipment down there. And that way we can just fill up down there and take everything to the field. Man, Leroy's got some good looking corn there. Guys, if you're just joining in, we're starting a new series. I inherited my grandfather's farm, so we are here in Indiana. It's been a month since we came up and checked it out. The family moved up here, got some things cleaned up on the farm and on the property, and got the father-in-law up here. He's helping me out just a little bit on what I should do since he's a farmer. So we're just getting to the dealer. And let me run in here and talk to Mark. And I think they're going to pull that stuff up. So give me 1 minute, guys. All right. Thank you, Mark. All right, guys. So Mark got that ready for me, and Frank down at the chemical store said that he just delivered it at the house. It's over by the house. So we'll take this and go up to our house and farm and get loaded up. We'll take a little shortcut. Now I'm thinking about building a shed and or a barn and getting some cattle. Um, I know just a little bit about cattle, but I think it might be a little bit of a fun little profit that we can make. But that might be in the near future. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the house, get this tank filled up. And Frank said that he left a pump um, up there on the tote, and that way we can fill up our tank. So cars have no mercy. They're just zooming. So that field over here to the left with all those weeds, that's the field that um, we're going to try to spray. So we'll see if the sprayer works and if I do it right. He said it's over here. Yep, there it is. Why did he put it way over here? Alright. I'm messing up my yard. So we'll back up to this chemical tote and we'll fill up. Okay. Let's go down to that field and let's get spraying. So I think the spray rate is going to be fine. The monitor in here should be set. Mark at the dealership, he was doing the spray rate and everything, getting that figured out. Push this button. Alright. And he said to flip this button and I'm destroying some of my crops. There we go. Push that button. And we are killing some weeds. I don't like that I'm messing up my field. I don't like that at all. Turn on fast farming, do a little cheating. It's bigger field than I thought. We still got a lot to learn, guys, so this is a learning process, I guess. Because I'm destroying quite a bit of crop. Probably gonna get in trouble by my father-in-law that I'm doing something wrong. But we're gonna continue the spray, and we'll get back when I get done. Alright guys, I'm about halfway done with this field and it looks like I'm about to run out of herbicide. So what we'll do is we'll fold everything up and we'll go back up to the farm and we'll go put some more herbicide in, and then we'll come back and finish this up. So after we get this done, we'll probably end the stream. I'll post it up on YouTube, and I'm trying to get 20 plus followers um, or subscribers by the end of the year, but I need your help, guys. I can't do it and get my goal without that. So I may try to do a live stream again tonight. Weather permitting, we're supposed to get some pretty nasty storms, so um, depending, we may do our other series of uh, 10 million make it or break it. Um, and then, like I said, weather permitting, tomorrow as well, we can do episode 2 of Grandpa's Farm. So we'll continue to um, spray, and after we get done spraying, we will end the stream, um, and then, like I said, tomorrow, weather permitting, with storms, we'll pick up on episode 2 of Grandpa's Farm. And then tonight I will try to do some streaming of our other series. I'm going to work on that map and see if I can get it to work right with the new update that DJ Modding um, updated. So just remember, if you like the content that you are watching, to like and subscribe. At the end of the video, I will put up the links for the YouTube and Twitch, as well as if you want to become part of the Poor Boy Farming community, we do have a Discord with a couple of servers that we play on. We're always looking for new people to come help farmhands, business owners, and what have you. Um, but like I said, if you want to become part of the Poor Boy Farming community, um, make sure you comment, and I will post that that Discord link into the comments. But just continuing on inheriting Grandpa's farm. I'm sorry to say, guys, we got to do a lot of upgrading. We may take out a big old loan to buy new equipment and upgrade our equipment and expand the farm. So stay tuned and see what we do. May have a surprise for you by next episode. I don't know. As of right now, we'll keep what we have, but in the near future, we're going to be upgrading and Um, gonna make this farm profitable. Um, Now Nick, the agronomer, he's going to be coming out and giving me some pointers, taking soil samples, and seeing what we need to do to make sure our fields are going to be um, ready for next year, and how we can make sure our farm for next year turns out. Um, I'm going to get with um, a farm specialist and see where I can take some risks and what I should plant, um, and what we can do to maximize the land that we got, and make sure um, we don't go bankrupt within the first year. So we'll park this back up at the farm. I'll take care of getting the equipment serviced and ready for harvest. And like I said, this field looks like crap. So um, I'm not gonna hear the end of it destroying my field. But stay tuned for episode 2 of Grandpa's Farm and see what we do. So I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, um, if you like this content, please like, follow, subscribe, as I'm trying to get 20 plus subscribers and followers on Twitch and YouTube. Um, just trying to set a goal. So there is Facebook, YouTube. I don't know if that Discord link is current, but if not, send me a message, comment, or something, and I will send you um, a Discord link. And right down below, there's my Twitch. Like I said, like, share, comment, follow, and chat, guys. I thank you again for joining me. This is Poor Boy Farming, and this is Poor Boy here, and we'll talk to you soon.